Alright guys, I was gonna do a video of this Boland's that I'm turning into a mud mower, but this is gonna be about this again. I gave it a good wash yesterday. It was pretty dirty. I guess the birds don't like it, but I've been having some issues with it. Seems like when it's warm, like after I drive it for a while and then park it somewhere, and then like 5 minutes or 10 minutes later go to try to start it again, it doesn't want to start. I was thinking vapor lock, but you know, none of the fuel lines are near anything real hot, so also I smell the gas when I'm turning it over, so that kind of shows that, you know, it's getting gas. Maybe it's flooding itself, I don't know. Alright guys, I finally got it to run. I turned it over like a million times, but you could hear it kind of has a little bit of a misfire. Alright, I just went down and ordered some spark plug wires, coil, and cap and rotor for this. Alright, let's see what I can get into here. I pulled the yellow truck out of the garage and tried to restart it, but didn't start back up. So I don't know. It's mystifying me. Anyway, I'm gonna jack this up and take the wheel off. Well, I got it mostly apart and ran into a slight problem. The ball joint tool I have doesn't fit on the lower ball joint, only the top one, because it's such a big van. It's just a lot wider than most. The ball joint is a lot thicker, wider, bigger. So, well, I modified my ball joint fork and was able to pop that off. Now I gotta attempt to pound out those ball joints without the use of a press. Sure, it would be nice to have a press, but we'll see what I can do. I'm working on the E350 again. This thing is just really not going smoothly. I did, however, the lighting's not too great, but I did get the new ball joints on, upper and lower, so I'm happy about that. It took a lot of hammering, but so it's pretty much back together. I ran into a big problem though. The tie rod end stripped out, so that really sucks. So I had to order one, be here tomorrow. So that's that. I was so close to getting it back together. But anyway, I'll show you another thing I had to do on this van. Ran down to the boneyard with Jimmy. He had to get a piece of trim for his PT Cruiser, and I picked up these seat belts out of like a early 90s Ford van, and the old ones were frayed, and that doesn't pass inspection. So I got these new ones here. They look a little funny. You can see it's different, but it works and it'll pass inspection. So that's that. And last but not least, got the old truck out here. Just looking at some things. Got spark plug wires, coil, rotor, and cap. I'm gonna put those in today, see if that improves things any, and I'm gonna check the gaps on the plugs, which are new. You know, you can't really trust the companies that make these spark plugs, if they gap them right. So yeah, check those when I'm at it. And hopefully we'll get her running again, because I'm gonna drive it. Got my Holly air cleaner there, and I'm gonna get back to work here before it rains. So see ya. Alright, I got all the new parts on, and where does it say that? Oh yeah, right there. That's really unfortunate. Well, the camera doesn't want to cooperate, but made in China. But show you guys. Looking pretty good once I get those wires tidied up. Some people just leave the wires like that, which is crazy, but I like them nice and neat. Here's the old coil. It doesn't look good from the outside. I don't know how it is on the inside. It's corroded in there. There's this worn out. This isn't bad, but when in doubt, it's good to replace. So let me get those wires tidied up with some zip ties. Well, at this point, you guys are probably wondering, or some of you are probably wondering, how is he going to make zip tie wire separators? Well, I'll show you right now how I did that. See, just one wrapped around, in this case two, because they're small zip ties, wrapped around the whole set of them there, and then 3 of them between. And then you just cinch them together, not too tight, and it makes for a nice wire separator. It doesn't look too bad at all. Now I gotta do the other side. I probably spent too much time on getting the wiring all nice and pretty, but I really like the look of it when they're both the same. See, you got it coming down like that, coming down like that. I don't know why they make these wires so long, but you know, I may do. Just made it look the same, you know. So looks pretty nice. I gotta put my other gear back on, and hopefully it'll run a little better. I heard that chrome don't get you home, but it sure does look nice. Let's see here. Get it in the center there. Well, it looks good. Let's see if it runs good. Alright, I got the van finished up. It rides really nice. Goes in a straight line. So that's one thing out of the way. The truck still won't run. I got spark at the coil, but nothing past the distributor. So I picked up a new set of points here with a built-in condenser. Hopefully the problem will be somewhere in this. And got my mini feeler gauge here, so I can get it, you know, fit it in there, because the big feeler gauge won't fit in these compact points and condenser unit. So these are really nice. Anyway, let me get that on there, and hopefully you guys will hear some noise in the next video clip. Alright guys, I put the new points on, gapped it at 18 thousandths. I know that's not the best way to do it. It's better to use a dwell meter, which I don't have, so I'm just making do with what I got. Obviously I need to adjust the timing for the new points, but She fired right up. Didn't even really crank over, it just fired right up. So yeah, awesome. So once I get it warmed up, I'll put the timing light on there and get the timing right. I got her all dialed in. About she seems to like 12 degrees before top dead center at 800 RPM. It just had a nice idle. It's got, you know, decent throttle response. You know, that's just the happy spot. So she's running again and sounding better than ever. Thanks for watching. See ya.